and welcome back to my channel. So if you guys have watched my previous video, you guys would know that I started work, but I actually started work from home, so from the comfort of my childhood bedroom. But I actually remodeled my entire room for that because, you know, my old room didn't even have a desk that I could sit down and be productive in. This project actually took very long, so I'm gonna be splitting up this process into 3 parts for you guys. The first one is the makeover, which is what you guys are watching right now. This is the crux of the makeover. So I will be painting my rooms, moving all of my furniture, cleaning out all of the things that I own, and also redecorating to make it more aesthetic. The second part is a closet clean out where I literally purge all of the clothes that I own. And the third and final part is the room tour. So I'll be showing you guys exactly what my room looks like at the moment. So make sure to subscribe so you guys know when I post all of those videos. That being said, thank you so much for clicking, and let's get started. So day 1 went a little like this. Since I'll be painting my walls, I have to take down everything that was hanging and also move my furniture away from the walls.
Is it the heat of the moment?
Then I used an old tablecloth to protect my carpet, and then I taped the edges of the ceilings of my wall, and then I started painting. You guys can tell from this footage that my can of paint is pretty small, so I ended up having to go to Home Depot that day to get a bigger can. Then I painted for several more hours after that. And then later I decided to take down my closet doors too because I was gonna paint that, but I kind of overestimated my own strength. Which brings us to day 2. So this morning I painted again and I attempted to take down my blinds. And then I took down my closet doors more carefully this time and painted it.
'Cause I may never come back here, and I may never see you again, but I won't forget that ocean blue.
Okay, so it's currently 7-ish, 7:30, 7? I don't even know what time it is anymore, but we just ate dinner and now we're back. And me and my mom are gonna paint the ceilings now. This was actually a last minute decision because we weren't planning to do this. Right, Mom? So that's why I painted the walls first, because ideally you would want to paint the ceilings first and then the walls. But then we ended up having to like take down the tape and retape the perimeters of my room, and it's just like, you know, it's a process. But it's okay, we're chilling. I mean, I guess we were chilling, to be honest. At that point, I was already kind of regretting everything, but it's kind of too late to back out. I guess we'll keep going.
We met on a summer day in June, said you were headed on your way to
Hi, we are done painting, I think. It is, what time is it? It is 7:55 p.m. But my closet is still bare because I painted my closet doors and they're outside in the backyard. So I'm gonna go get that right now and screw it on and put it back onto my closet.
the winter and the snow, so there's a lot of things you're trying to do. If you play your cards right, I might be.
So disgusting. And then comes day 3. So this morning I tackled painting the moldings of my room because they be getting a little nasty. And then after, they turned out super white and clean, which made me really happy. But then comes the main event of the day where I have to move all of my heavy furniture. To make up for my lack of muscle power, I measured everything first and then I planned it on a piece of paper. But just like with some things in life, you have to learn things the hard way before you truly feel satisfied. So I forgoed that plan and I ended up moving all of my furniture just so I can see how it physically fit into my room. So I vacuumed my room before proceeding to move things around. Okay, so I'm gonna start vacuuming and cleaning, so let the time lapse begin now. Some jigsaw puzzles with my furniture. I am so excited. Okay, let's do this. We can do this. Let the second time lapse begin now.
Stuck on the bottom, trying to feel on top, wishing everything would just come to a stop.
To be honest, my electric piano was the heaviest thing to move and the rest were kind of manageable. Ultimately, my goal was to have an empty space in the center of my room because I feel like that gives the illusion that it's bigger, and I really needed that since my room is relatively small. I did that by pushing all of my furniture to the edges of my room, so all of my furniture is basically against the wall. So the next thing that I tackled was a bit of a furniture fix. As you guys can tell by this configuration, the back of my desk is actually not facing the wall anymore as it was before, so it's pretty obvious that the back was really open and really ugly. So what I ended up doing was I brought it to my garage, and then I found some old boards lying around. I painted it white, and then I restapled it back to my desk and then moved it back to my room.
Living our life trying to clean up the mess, cause I'm stuck in this route, day in, day out. Thoughts come in, but nothing comes out. I'm still trying to feel on top. Wishing all the shit.
To finish off the day, I moved my bed back and stripped off the old bed sheets. And yeah, this is the state of my room at the end of day 3. And now we made it to day 4. Day 4 is cleaning day, where I literally purge all of the things that I owned in my drawers. So the way that I clean is that I take out all of my things, I lay them all out on the floor, and then I sort it into piles. As an update, it is 2:04 p.m. and my room is currently looking like this. In that corner, nostalgic stuff, school tools, and these are like creative things like for arts and crafts. But honestly, this is probably not the most efficient way because one, I get overwhelmed because you could see the mess literally and you're sitting on it most of the day until you clean it up. And two, I get nostalgic, like really nostalgic. So even just the thought of whether or not I should throw things away is already making the process 10 times longer than it needs to be. This is the state of my room right now. Yeah, I am so annoyed just by looking at this. But I will make this mess disappear in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! It is 8:32 p.m. of day 4, I think, but I'm not like completely done yet. This part is a little messy. These are all of the decorations that I'm trying to put up, but for now I'm going to set up my bed and put on the bed sheets to see what it'll look like with that on.
Need another hit or two before I'm having fun. I'm gonna quit this shit before it fucks me up. I'm gonna quit this shit before it fucks me up.
Okay, so now I am here in front of my side table and I'm trying to figure out where the things go. I have like a bunch of things, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up putting all of them on the shelf. So yeah, let's test some things out. I need to figure out lights. I need to go on Pinterest to look up some inspiration. Hold on. Okay, this is honestly the reason why it takes me so long to do things. I end up multitasking because my mind just goes all over the place. But it's okay. This video ends eventually, which means that I did remodel my room in time. Okay guys, I don't know how I feel about this. My only concern is that would it look better if it was against that wall?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, I need your opinion on lighting. Also, I'm vlogging if you want to say hi to the vlog.
Hello.
That's what it looks like. So, does it look better there? I don't know whether I should put it on the wall somewhere.
I think the wall.
The wall?
Because if you're gonna have lights anyways or on the bed, there could be too many lights in the same spot.
That's true. Okay, I'll put it on the wall then. Thank you for your professional input. Okay.
Alright, bye.
Goodbye. According to my best friend, I have to put the lights on the wall, so I'm gonna do that.
I gotta run. Need another hit or two before I'm having fun. I'm gonna quit this shit before it fucks me up. I'm gonna quit this
Now
shit
that my light situation is finished, I went back to my previous task, which was decorating. I actually had a bunch of Vogue magazines, so I ripped out a couple pages and I put it in frames to put around my room. I feel like this decoration ended up giving my room that white Korean-like aesthetic, which is honestly super cute, and I'm really happy in the way that it turned out. Which brings us to day 5. I continued decorating, and this morning my mission was to add some greenery. So I took this cute mug that I had lying around and I went to my backyard to snip off some succulents with the help of my dad. I feel like the type I had is super common to find in California, and I think you can do this with most succulents because it's pretty low maintenance. All you have to do is snip off some succulents, put it in some soil in a pot or mug that you guys have, and just let it grow. I feel like this is a really easy and super low budget way to decorate your room. Okay, so right now I'm going to figure out my wall situation. So I have like this picture frame. I mean, I like the pictures, it's really nice, but I don't think it fits with my aesthetic very well, so I think I'm gonna change up the pictures.
12 seconds later.
I don't think I can change up the pictures. It's like stapled on. Wow, that's sad. Guys, I'm confused. I think I'm going to use these frames, find more magazine pictures, and put it in here with the help of my mother. So what I'm planning to do with this wall is I'm gonna line up 3 frames that I have here, and I'm gonna put them up on this wall, and I'm gonna line them up like in a diagonal. That is the plan right now. Hopefully it looks good. Okay, so let's hang these up.
Ain't never coming down unless you call my name.
So right now this picture looks a little jank. You end up having margins on the bottom and the top, which looks kind of ugly, and you don't have any margins on the left and right. So a tip is to fold in the sides so that you have like a border inside as well, and it just looks a lot cleaner and a lot more even. So here's what it looks like before. This is what it looks like now. It's a lot cleaner because the margins are all even on all sides. Ta-da!
You're the only sunset that I'll never forget.
Next, I clean out the top of my closet. I have this whole empty cubby display thing going on where I use to display all of my elementary school trophies from my prime, and also the remnants of some stuffed animals that I couldn't quite let go of when I was still a kid. But we're letting them go today. We're letting them go today.
Red and orange sorbet like it.
Oh, it is so dusty up there.
In October.
Okay, this is the first trophy that I ever received. This was when I was in kindergarten in Indonesia. There was a drawing competition and I got this trophy because I won 2nd place. Even though I remember distinctly that I ran out of time and I also didn't color in one portion of the drawing. But before I store away all my trophies, I took pictures of them first. Partly for memories, partly so that I can have something to look at when I'm feeling down or something. Just to remind myself that I achieved something in my life. Well, that was a fun little personal story that you didn't ask for. That being said, I finished cleaning and I finished decorating, so I'll end the video here. Thank you so much for making it this far, and please give it a thumbs up since you watched it already. You know, you might as well. I will be cleaning out my closet and giving you guys a final room tour in the end, so make sure to subscribe so you know when I post those. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
I've been on my way up, now it's really far down.